Well, good evening, folks. My name is Izzie, and this is a wee tarot reading regarding one of my heroes, Elon, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla. He's an entrepreneur, investor, business magnate. He is the founder, CEO, and chief engineer at SpaceX, early stage investor, CEO, product architect of Tesla Incorporated, founder of the Boring Company, co-founder of Neuralink and OpenAI, with an estimated net worth of around, according to WikiLeaks, how accurate that is, goodness only knows, of 273 billion. As of April 2022, Musk is the wealthiest person in the world, according to both the Bloomberg Billionaires Index and the Forbes Real-Time Billionaires Index. And also, I think he's just taken a 9% share in Twitter. And that's been causing a bit of a hullabaloo. Some people aren't happy about that. Some people are saying he should have declared he was buying because some of their shares have went down. Other people are saying because he's no going on the board of Twitter, their shares are going down as well. I wish they'd make up their mind. I just find he's a fascinating character. And this is just for a wee bit fun. The card I'm using, or the tarot deck I'm using, is actually the Monday's Tarot. How appropriate is that? A deck for the modern times. It's a great wee set of cards here. See, these card readings are for entertainment purposes only. They're not to be taken too seriously. And to be honest, I don't think Elon's going to take it that serious either. What I'm going to do is just a wee Celtic cross reading. We'll just sort of fire through that, have a wee look, we've asked the energies of what's surrounding Elon just now. He's got his finger in that many different pies. I tell you, I'd love to see one of the wee Tesla cars, or big Tesla car. I know that I drive, but it would be good. Imagine being in his house as well. I bet his house is full of all these different gadgets. Oh, it'd be fascinating. It'd be fascinating just to hear a conversation with. I think he's just an interesting guy all around. So it's a wee Celtic cross here. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Flipping it the right way around. 6. And then we'll have 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so here we go. It's the entertainment purposes only. And not be taken seriously. As I said, I don't think Elon's going to be suing me as well. So if we look at card 1, this is the underlying condition. This represents Elon's present surroundings. The surroundings currently surrounding the circumstances currently surrounding Elon just now. And what he's got just now in his present surroundings is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is quite forthright. She doesn't stand any nonsense. And as I say, she's no woman to be messed with. Let's put it that way. The Queen of Swords. You don't want to mess with her at all. The Queen of Swords is meticulous, clever, intellectual, brains over beauty. The value intellect above all else. Has no problems telling it as it is, and we'll do it with class and sass, direct, witty, honest, and even blunt to a degree as well. So if he's got someone in his life it's like that, he's not going to go far wrong, let's put it that way. Sometimes they can be referred to as the Ice Queen. It might actually be Elon himself. these influences that are coming in towards them. So the second card, this represents the obstacles or influences that are crossing Elon just now. And what we have here is the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is usually a friendly character who looks to extend goodwill, who looks to share. It's goodwill. It is happiness, friendliness. Looking to you can be a romance or a charm, but someone using their own intuition. And what can happen sometimes is maybe the heart can rule the head, the heart, the emotion. Again, it could be Elon's own intellect can sometimes be overruled by his emotion, or go by his gut instinct. But it's a good one. It's saying you look at vision, you look in your head, and it's not exactly a negative influence to have, I would say. So if we then go to the third card, and the third card represents any recent influences that have been impacted on Elon just now, and that's the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is usually partnerships. It's working together, it's celebrations, it is, reaching goals. So maybe there's been goals that have not been reached recently. So not so much celebrations. It could be that he's felt that he's had to fit in. It's almost like his personality type. He has to fit in. He feels he has to change his behaviours to fit in with the group, and that's what's influenced him in the past, I would suggest. Now, the fourth card represents any previous events that have influenced him as well. What events have influenced him as well? And that is the Lovers in the reverse. Now, it's a major arcana there. Now, the Lovers in the reverse, well, usually the Lovers upright is coming together, in relationships. It could be work relationships, it could be romantic relationships. But it looks like there's been, what's it we call it? An uncoupling nowadays, they call it. But a misalignment, a difference. And it could have been with a lover, a partner, or it could be with himself. Just saying, no, I've had to act differently, and that is not me. So there's been a wee bit of disagreement with himself there. So if we then now move on to the fifth card. The fifth card represents the potential outcome or goal for the present situation. So what we're looking for is the present outcome and goal for the situation he's facing just now. And this is, I know it says the Hanged Woman here, but it's actually the Hanged Man. So what we're looking for is sort of a reflection, I know as I say it says the Hanged Woman, but it is the Hanged Man in the normal right of weight reading. So what we're looking at is sort of sitting back, reflecting, looking at what we've done, what else do we need to do, what changes can be made. It could be looking at the work, it's looking at having to be patient, and there might be delays, there might be indecisions expected, and what it's saying to you is just to think outside the box, and that if you're feeling stuck, it's only a temporary nature, it will move. You will move on. So if we then move on to, so basically he's hanging around, he's thinking, he's feeling stuck, but it's only temporary, Elon, it's only temporary. You're going to move on, you're going to be fine, you're going to be cooking with gas. So, if we move on to card 6, this is the immediate future. This is the immediate future. Oh, it's the star. What a lovely card to have. We have the star for the immediate future in the 6th position. And the star is normally in the stars. It can be success, healing, it can be inspiration, it could be serenity, and it's saying the universe has your back. So even though you're feeling stuck, and as I said, it's only temporary, the universe has your back. You've got to trust in yourself. You've got to trust in the forces beyond you, and they're lending a helping hand whenever you need it. You've done the work, and you're ready to step into the spotlight to show off your many talents again. What a lucky guy, what a lucky guy. Now, card 7, this represents any fears that he may have, that Elon might have, and this is the Fool in the reverse. Does he think it was a foolish leap that he made? Is this the fear of how he may look? He may look foolish. I would say it is. He doesn't want to look foolish. He doesn't want to look naive. He doesn't want to have careless actions. He likes to plan for the future. And he's got to watch just in case he can come across as seen as having a bit of an ego by other people. But I think in Elon's situation, I think he just doesn't want it. He likes to be planned. He doesn't like to look like he's being naive and foolish. So if we then go to card 7, this is this is the card 8. My apologies. Is the Queen of Cups. This represents how other people, how he's sort of viewed by other people. And I would say the Queen of Cups is a good one. He's viewed as being compassionate, caring, kind of individual that is got an open heart, uses his intuition, is compassionate, is emotionally stable, and he has healthy boundaries and is empathetic to the people that are around him as well. I'm not saying he suffers fools gladly, but he knows how to treat the people with respect around him as well. So the 9th card, this is the Hopes and Fears card, and this is Temperance. And again, another good card. It's in the upright, and Temperance is all about balance. It's looking at the world through balance. It's ordinarily in the Rider-Waite, it's the angel, and it has the 2 cups, pouring one wine from one glass or water from one glass into the other glass. So that's what it would normally look like in the Rider-Waite tarot. So, as I say, what we're looking at there is Temperance. It's looking at balance and looking at the scales, weighing things up. So that's where we are just with that just now, is it weighing things up. And the final card represents the final outcome just now, and it is the 9 of Wands. So the outcome for Elon just now is the 9 of Wands, and what we're looking at there is, so it can be a defensive stance. It can be seen like that. It's like, but it's also indicating perseverance, wisdom. You're almost there. You can almost see the finish line of whatever the project is. And even at the last minute, if you're faced with other obstacles, you might see it as a setback or of a test of your character. But what it's saying is, like, just just protect yourself. You know, better to be prepared than to be sorry later. You've accumulated a lot of experience and gained enough wisdom to handle anything that's thrown your way. So I think, all in all, Elon, you're doing no bad, son. You're doing no bad at all. It's been a delight doing this reading for Elon Musk, and thank you for joining me, folks. Take care. Bye.